Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 11th through the 17th of June 2023. I do hope everybody's had a great week. I am going to take just a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. So if it's not resonating with you, you might check your other signs and placements, see if those readings resonate better. And also just take what does resonate. Just leave the rest for another Scorpio, guys. It's a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate, most likely. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. If you find that you're resonating with the other side, just get in where you fit in. And as always, guys, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that really just isn't for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Scorpio? Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Scorpio, you are starting out with the Page of Cups. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And you have the Four of Wands reversed. Oof. All right, so Scorpio, I do have to say that you're kind of coming across here as being very idealistic and very almost an innocent energy for some of you. You're very sensitive, wear your feelings on the sleeve. It's almost a childlike energy that you have here. I feel like somebody was deceptive to you, or it could be that you were the deceiver. I feel like it's more that you were deceived, though, and you discovered this. You found this out. It ended a connection. For some of you, it was a marriage. For some of you, it was just a long-term connection. But the deception, the discovery of the deception is what caused the ending. I do feel that a lot of you are still thinking about this person in spite of the deception. It's like, what is that? I'll leave a light on is what's coming to mind. It's like you're kind of still hoping for a new beginning with this person. You do have feelings for them. Let's look at their energy. You might be hoping to hear from them. You know, it's like you guys have such a really sweet energy is what I'm picking up. But there was definitely some betrayal here. Show me the person that is in Scorpio's energy. All right, so the person in your energy, Ace of Coins, Eight of Cups, and coming out together is the Queen of Coins along with the Queen of Cups. Ouch. So this person had a choice between two people here. They were choosing between two queens, or you know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a male. It could be a female, so don't, you know, wig out about that. It's just showing me that they had a choice between two people, and they chose to move forward. They chose to move away from this connection with you. I'm seeing a breakup. I'm seeing this person walking away from this connection. You're finding out about this other person. You feel very hurt, very betrayed. And they are delving into a new beginning. Now, they may be looking at this person as being, you know, as being the person that they are in love with. And they're leaving the Queen of Coins, which is King and Queen of Cup or Coins is generally the married King and Queen in the deck. They may have met this person through work-related. I feel as if this person that you're dealing with here, they're a bit of a showboat. They make good money. It looks like they make really good money, and they like to flaunt that. There's something about flaunting their money. I'm also seeing that this person may have had an influx, a recent influx of money through an investment, perhaps a windfall of some sort. But this person just walked away from this connection. It's like, I'm out. I'm moving on to bigger opportunities. I don't really like the energy that I'm seeing. This is somebody who would have like a trophy wife or a trophy husband. Appearances are very important to them. And it's like you have this very innocent, you just believed in this person. Now, some of you could have a child involved as well, but I do see that this person was absolutely deceptive with you, and that deception is what ended this connection. The deception had to do with them choosing to walk away from the connection and move towards, another person, ending this. Let's look at the energy between the two of you. And I feel like a lot of you are still hoping to hear from this person. You may be hoping, that there can be a rejuvenation of this connection. Some of you are. Ooh, the Death card. Yeah, there's an ending here. I do feel like this person timed it to it has to do with money. This timing has to do with money. And I feel like they've somewhat ghosted you. I feel like you have a difficult time getting in touch with this person if you need to. But they've just pretty much walked away and ghosted you. I feel like they're very immature in their energy. I feel like you actually possess a more mature energy with regard to this connection. What's affecting the connection? We have the Page of Swords and the Strength card in reverse. So you may be doing, checking up on this person, trying to figure out what's going on, what happened here. And that's how this deception was discovered. This person was very fearful of what you would discover. And sure enough, you did. I'm also seeing here that, it could have been something you saw that was in writing or on the internet. You would like to communicate with this person. However, this person is very much lacking in compassion. So anything that you found or saw or discovered, it's like they don't care. They're lacking in compassion is what I'm seeing here. Let's see the outcome. Show me the outcome. And again, I'm seeing that you almost have this very innocent nature. I don't know why that's standing out so much, but it is. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. The Emperor. So at the end of the week, I see, well, you could be involved with a Capricorn. I see that. Or another Scorpio. There's the energy also of Virgo or Taurus. I see water signs. That would be Cancer, Pisces, or another Scorpio. Scorpio actually is pretty strong. But that could be, that could be indicating you as well. But what I'm seeing here is that someone's going to take charge of this situation by the end of the week. I actually feel like it's going to be you. And that's not something I feel like you have previously done. You've kind of let this person take the lead. I feel like you might be bossing up by the end of the week. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Coins. This is underlying energy, Scorpio. And what this tells me is that, you're being very patient. You're being very patient. You're waiting and watching to see what's going to happen. You're persevering in the situation because you feel like, you'll be rewarded if you do so. So you're kind of being patient, watching to see how this is all going to unfold. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Page of Cups here? We have the 8 of Coins and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you may tell this person a thing or two, though. I see you kind of moving into a more forceful energy, and you're realizing you have to do that. You have to do that. You have to put in the effort to do so. You're looking at all the details that has occurred in this connection here, and I feel like there is going to be communication. It may cause a fight. There could be some sharp words said. Or it maybe already has happened. All right, so we have the 4 of Wands. Now here we have the 4 of Wands reversed, and we have the Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, so this is somebody you were either married to or in a long-term connection. And there were things here going on. Here's the Page of Swords in the upright. So there's a reversal of circumstances. The first reversal of circumstances is moving out of this connection. There's an ending of the connection, and it's because of lies and deceit. And I feel like you were very committed to the connection. And the second reversal I'm seeing is that if you haven't already found out everything, you will. The truth is coming out. The truth is definitely coming out. Why is the 4 of Wands in reverse? There was something that you didn't know. You were trying your best. You were investing in the connection. And then you maybe even went looking for something, but you definitely found the truth. All right, we have the King of Cups. Now that's you in your highest energy, and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you reached a crossroad. This connection has ended or is ending, and you've been watching very carefully. I feel like you're going to step into your power. There's a decision here that you're making. I feel like you've been really watching to see what's going on and what's happening. Now, I am seeing that you do have love for this person. You have feelings, and that would make sense. You were in a long-term relationship. But with the ending of the relationship, you're watching to see what this person's doing, what they're not doing. You're looking at all the fine details, and I feel like you're coming into your power. You're taking your power back. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Ace of Coins here? The Magician. And the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person may be very good at manifesting money. They may do very well financially. I do feel that they've come into some money and they're not telling you about it, or they're lying about it. And that could be because if this is a marriage, they might be hiding money. So I do feel there's a lot that this person has been dishonest with you about. They can be very manipulative too. This person might be manipulative. They may hold back communication when they don't get their way to try to manipulate the situation. Let's see why the 8 of Cups is here. They definitely weren't providing clarity in a situation here. It's like they had a beginning with someone else and they were lying about it or not telling you. Yeah, this person walked away from the connection in order to move in another direction. Some of them have moved out of the home or have moved out of the area. They have been making plans. They were making plans. Now, if they haven't moved in that other direction, they're going to, because they want it to be successful. And so this is them looking at what their future is going to look like when they walk away from the connection, and then making plans on how to move forward successfully and quickly. So let's see the bottom energy, please. Oh, my goodness. All right. 3 of Cups, 7 of Coins reversed, and the 7 of Wands. There could be people that are opposed to this person moving in the direction that they are with this other person and ending the connection. because I see them having to stand their ground. So I feel like they're getting opposition from friends or family or both. I do see them ending the connection and no longer investing in the marriage or the connection. This was a third party. Yeah, this was a third party. They're very defensive about it. And I do feel that they're going to stand their ground, having made this choice. But there are people who are, opposing them and telling them, look, this was not the right thing to do. They're very defensive with those people. Why is Death card here? Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra and the Fool in reverse. Yeah, so I am seeing an ending. I'm seeing that this person, they actually are having a difficult time even in the new beginning. I feel like they don't want a new beginning in this connection. I do feel like you would have tried to heal the connection and put it back together. You're going to get justice in this. Now, some of you, there's legal proceedings that are taking place, and in those legal proceedings, I do feel like some heavy truth is coming out. It may be kind of harsh, not for you, but for this person. So I feel like you're being the bigger person in this connection. And once you're seeing everything, you want karmic justice and you're going to get it. Yeah, you definitely are going to get it. There's something here that is growing for you as well. Although it's not like happened yet. So out of this ending is going to come something new. Something new is going to grow. For them, they don't want a new beginning in this connection. They're really manifesting, all this money. They're manifesting this new beginning. Let's look at what's affecting the connection. You will get karmic justice for this, though, Scorpio. And if there's any legal proceedings, it looks like it's going to go in your favor. King of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Three of Coins reversed. And the Eight of Wands. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, this person, they're going to be very angry here. They're going to be very angry because, or perhaps you were. I can see them not investing and them ending this made you very angry. You've realized that this was a third-party situation. You were lied to, and that this person violated your marriage contract or the relationship contract, and you discover this, you find this out. I feel like you have something that you're going to say to this person that's going to really piss them off. And they're going to try to use that as an excuse for why they're breaking up or breaking apart. It's not the reason. The reason that they're actually angry has to do with you getting karmic justice. It could actually be blocking this new beginning in some way. So that's why they're actually angry, but they're going to try to project that over onto you. I am seeing them go like non-communication. I see them blocking. You know what? You might be, in some form, some of you might be blocking this person's connection. I'm not sure how, unless it has something to do with legalities, but they're feeling blocked. They're feeling blocked, and it makes them feel, like they're inadequate somehow, or that they are losing the advantage, and they're very angry about it. But you're actually the one who is in some way blocking them for some of you. And I can see them being very angry. They can't move forward with their plans. And it's connected somehow to you receiving justice. So it could be something legal for some of you. And you'll let them know that. It's hard to feel sorry for somebody that's done that much betrayal. Other than that, if that's not the situation for you, I still see this person being very angry. And it's like they have the nerve to be angry, although you're discovering that this is a third party and that they weren't faithful. Some of them could even be accusing you of being unfaithful and lying. But I'm not seeing that in your energy. There is an energy of blocking here, though. They will be blocking you out. They could have blocked you from social media because they know that you're looking at the social media. I see a blockage of communication here as well. Let's look at the outcome. I just don't understand how this person can feel so angry when they're the one who had the third party. All right, so we have the 5 of coins. We have the Sun in reverse. And we have Temperance in reverse. All right, so I do see you bossing up. I see you coming into your power, but there is this feeling of being rejected and abandoned. You're feeling that pretty keenly. And you may be going through a very hard time. I see that as well. I see some depression. I see a lot of sadness. I am seeing, though, that you're making the decision to boss up. And you are taking charge of the situation, and you're taking charge of your life. That's how you're going to get your justice. On their side, what I'm seeing, and also be aware that there may still be some things that you're unaware of as you're making your decisions too. So be aware of that. But on their side, I'm seeing that they are refusing to heal the connection. They've basically walked away from the connection. There's a sense of being cold and distant. They're trying to come across as being the one who's in charge of and in control of things, but their energy is actually really unbalanced. Yeah, they're going to stand their ground in these decisions that they've made, and this has to do with a third party. It's very clear. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man in reverse. So I do feel that this is a connection that you really invested a lot into. I'm seeing that it's taken a while for you to look at this differently, but you're now looking, after finding out everything you have found out, you're now looking at this connection extremely differently. This person is feeling like they're having to make some kind of a sacrifice. It could be an investment. It seems like it has to do with money or finances. And they really love their money and finances. So for them, they're feeling that that is a sacrifice. They're having to sacrifice that. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio. I don't like that person very much, but that's just me. All right, I'm going to pull you an oracle card. All right, you have Deep Freeze. Woof. Deep Freeze, and it is in reverse, so I'm going to read it in the reverse. I don't know, I've been getting a lot of reversals of the oracle cards today. I don't usually get that, but it's been a lot. All right, so we have Deep Freeze. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. Now, when this card is pulled in the reverse, it says nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break, and you need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. So next spring might be a very, very important time for you. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. Yeah, and you are going through a lot right now. There's feelings of betrayal. I mean, this looks like it was quite a shock. I'm surprised that the Tower card didn't come out. I know you're taking back your power here, which is a good thing, but, you know, take the time that you need to rest and to recover and to heal your energy here, Scorpio, because this is quite a shock. Quite a shock. All right, I do hope that this has been helpful. I know it's not the most positive reading, but, you know, at least knowing is half the battle, you know? So, and you are going to get karmic justice in this, by the way. So just, and something to do with spring comes up with that. So just be patient and wait to see what's going to happen. But if this has resonated with you, please hit that like button. And also, if you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, please do so. I would really appreciate that. And until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.